Use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call
Broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world, you are watching NowMedia Television.
Hey, welcome. I'm your business host and guide, Michael Rager, and I'm so glad you joined us today on Biz Talk TV. I'm telling you, it's that time of the year, we're just getting rid of the second tax time, You forget that second tax time comes around. If you're just paying your normal W-2s, it comes up in April. But if you're a business and you really focus on the business structure, you just hit it. So this is going to be really important today. We've got some really great guests who are going to come in. We're going to talk a little bit about bookkeeping. We're going to talk about some technology and software that can help us, use better time so we can actually be more efficient as a business owner. And that's one of the things we want to do. Because I know if you're like me, the last thing you want to worry about is bookkeeping, taxes, my CPA, or reading my financial statements. It's not fun, it's nothing we want to do, but I'm going to tell you, it's some of the most important things that you need to do in your business. So that's what we're going to cover today. It's going to be a really exciting show. We're going to at least make this topic fun. We're going to do our best. So I'm Michael Rager, your business guide. We'll be back with more right after this.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? Llame ya.
My name is Andrew Glisson. Over the past 4 years, I've built a portfolio of over 200 single-family rental properties that generate over $200,000 a month in income. I've put together a 6-step formula to help you consistently acquire rental properties that cash flow $250,000 or more a month and have $30,000 or more of equity built into them. This includes starting right, becoming bankable, buying right, renovating right, exit strategies, property management, and many more modules. Best of all, if you're not totally blown away by the content, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're ready to build generational wealth for you and your family, look me up at sfruniversity.com.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Hey, welcome back to Biz Talk TV. I'm your business host and guide, Michael Rager, here on the Biz Talk Television Network and NowMedia Television. All right, today we've got a new guest. He's in-house, John Mitchell. John, how are you today, sir?
Man, I am doing very well today, sir. Doing well and very happy to be here and happy to share some good information for everybody.
Well, I'm telling you, it's you're a tax attorney. We just got through that second round of the year that nobody likes. You know, if you're in corporate, just that start of the corporate season. How's it going for that?
Well, I'll tell you, we did very well, had a good tax season, got everything out that needed to get out, and as I say, we did not let the Titanic hit an iceberg this time.
Well, that's good, that's good. Well, let's talk a little bit about, this is where we're coming in, because most of our clients here that are watching this show, small business owners may be thinking about starting up. So we've got to ultimately pick a business structure. How do we figure out what's the most tax-efficient business structure for a small business? What do we look at?
The most important thing to remember about selecting a business entity structure is it's not one answer. It's not a one-size-fits-all. The perfect structure for me might not be a perfect structure for you. And even over a period of time, the structure might not be the ideal one for me today, might not be ideal 5 years from now. So it's like a suit of clothes. I mean, you can buy off the rack, or you can get the custom made, and that's good. You're going to be much more comfortable with the tailored, the custom made. So that we highly look at the the facts and circumstances and make that determination.
Well, I know when businesses are coming to me, they're, especially new entrepreneurs, they're looking at, all right, what's new? I know I've got to come something. You know what? There's an LLC, there's an S Corp, there's a C Corp. Can you give us like the 50,000 foot view of what's the difference between the three?
Yep, sure can. The easiest business form to take is a DBA. So,
okay.
And there's no legal distinction in a DBA, no legal distinction between the owner of the business and the business itself. DBA, as the name suggests, doing business as. So it's all, if I go down and file a DBA at the county courthouse, it's all on me. So no distinction between that. So that's the easiest. It's got the advantage of being easy, and it's quick and easy to set up and quick and easy to administer.
Right.
Now, if you want to step it up a little bit, you can talk about partnerships, and then you can talk about LLCs. LLCs are a funny one that a lot of people get confused. They say limited liability corporation. That's not correct. It's limited liability company. And tax-wise, an LLC can definitely be taxed in different ways. And the good news is you get to choose. Mm-hmm. So you make an election. So it can be completely disregarded, which means you've got your LLC, and that's going to work for you for asset protection and such. And then you've still got your tax advantages. Depending on your circumstances, it's going to be advantageous for that to go straight on your personal tax return. Right. Now then, LLC can also be taxed. You can elect to have it taxed as a C Corp or as an S Corp. S Corp is also a flow-through type entity. Mm-hmm. So that means that you can do some cool things with an S Corp. You can have it pay you a salary, and over and above that salary, you can take what we call distributions, and that way you take money out of the business without it being subject to all the payroll taxes. So that's an advantage, and then you got your good old C Corp, and that's the traditional corporation that's been around for a couple of centuries now, I guess, and that's going to be the main reason you'd want to go with that is if you're trying to sell shares of stock and trying to bring in a bunch more investors. You're a little bit more limited on that on the S Corp side. So that's kind of, I guess, the big overview.
Yeah, so it really depends on where we are in our business and what we want to become. Because I think one of the things you said is these entities can change as we go, right?
Right.
Things are going to change. I got a couple companies myself. I got my LLC here that's got my coaching company, and then I got a holding company that owns one of the companies we're franchising and all this stuff. So it does get confusing. And what happens if business owners decide to go out there on their own? They say, hey, we're going to go do this, we're going to do it, and we make a mistake.
Well, the thing about mistakes, we all make them, and nothing, almost nothing. I say almost nothing is permanent. So if you make a mistake, you can go back and get yourself a do-over. You can reallocate things, and you can start over with a different structure. So that can be done.
Well, that's good. I mean, because this, especially when we're starting out, we as business owners, we're worried about money and we're worried about cash and what's going on. And somebody says, hey, we got to hire a lawyer or we got to hire a CPA. And the first thing we see in our head is the cash register ringing, right? Mm-hmm. How do we overcome that? How do we efficiently go ahead and start up that business and, work with somebody like you and a professional like you so we make sure we do it right?
Right. I mean, I know hiring lawyers is expensive. I've hired lawyers, and I know that's a consideration. Thing you got to remember though is the money that you spend now is not so much an expense, it's an investment. Because if you do it right from the beginning, then that's one expense. But think about how expensive it's going to be if you make a mistake and have to go back and fix it later. So that's the thing to remember.
It goes back to when we were younger. There used to be that commercial, you can pay me now or pay me later.
I remember that, yeah.
That's what happens. You got a little gray go in there. That knowledge keeps coming.
Yes, sir.
So when somebody's looking at this and they're in that first year, what are some triggers that makes them say, hey, I need to maybe look at changing that structure?
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people start off, and this is not a bad thing, a lot of people start off with a simple DBA. Go down, you register your DBA name at the county, and then you're in business, right? And that's a good thing because it goes straight on your tax return. So let's say you've already got a business and you want to start another business, or you've got a 9-to-5 and you want to start a business. Any losses, and most businesses will have losses when you first start out, right? So losses will flow through straight to your personal tax return. Do not stop, go, don't collect $200, right? So that will go straight through, and that's going to offset your other ordinary income. So that's going to be an advantage. Now, once you start making more money, and I would say, let's say 100,000 and up, right, on your side hustle or on your new business, whatever it is, 100,000 and up, then you want to start looking at structures and things like that, because you can take advantage of some of the more nuanced maneuvers you can do.
Usually, that's what I tell my clients: when you start hitting commas, now it's time to go in and start taking, looking at a little bit more matured planning. I would say,
yes.
Is that the kind of word we're looking for? So we got about 2 minutes left. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start our business, and we're looking at from the tax side. How do we look at write-offs? That's a place where we get in trouble. How do we start doing that? What are some things you recommend as a tax attorney that business owners should be looking at? Is what can I write off? What can I not? And how do I save that information?
The general rule on that is something will be able to be written off if it is helpful in you doing business, right? So if I say, I'm going to take a vacation to Disneyland and write it off, well, that's probably not going to work, because how is going to Disneyland helping me to move my business in a direction, right? How's that helping me produce income? So the thing to remember is, if something is helping you to produce income for your business, or is otherwise helpful for your business, reducing expenses, whatever, or even like going to training, seminars, whatever, conventions, that's going to help you. Networking, get your knowledge. That's gonna be helpful. So things that can be written off are generally things that are helpful to your business.
I tell them, hire a coach. That'll help in your business. It helps both of us. It helps both of us that way.
Yes, sir.
All right, John, we got about 45 seconds. How do people get a hold of you?
Well, I'm in Houston, Texas, in Greenway Plaza, but I have customers, actually clients all over the United States, and even internationally. I have people in Mexico City. So you can call me at 713-333-0555. And be happy to chat with you. Not going to be on the clock from the very beginning. Or you can also email me, jmitchell@cctaxlaw.com.
Well, that's easy. It's easy enough to get you. So, John, this obviously wasn't your first time on camera. You seem to do this pretty well. So,
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Well, I'm looking forward to the future, learning more, some tax strategies, and we're going to learn some really good things about some do's and don'ts, and maybe a horror story or two, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to get those all prepared for next time.
All right, John. You have a great day. This is Michael Rager, your business guide here on Biz Talk TV on NowMedia Television. We'll be back with more right after this.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? Llame ya.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success. Hey, welcome back to Biz Talk TV. I'm your host and guide, Michael Rager. And this time we're going to talk transportation with our good friend from Back Eagle Transportation, Stacy Dunn. Stacy, how are you today?
Good, Michael. How are you?
Hey, Stacy. I'm going to be better in about 3 days when I'm sitting on the sunny beach in Mexico.
I'm so jealous. That is so awesome.
No, that'll be okay. I'll have a drink in your honor, okay? It'll be good.
Yes, please do. Some
All right.
margaritas.
So it's coming to that time of year right now. You know, these small e-commerce businesses, they have to go ahead and they got to ship and fulfill orders. Where do they need to start? What's the first thing they need to do?
They need to find a reliable source of a partner, right? They need to partner with the correct transportation company. They need to offer multiple shipping options such as standard or expedited. They also need to do their inventory management. And the other thing that they can look at is just tracking those metrics that we had talked about a few weeks ago, such as your shipping costs, delivery times, and most importantly, customer feedback.
Okay, but how are they going to get the customer feedback? I mean, what's the best way for them to get customer feedback?
So after, a customer have a delivery, it happens all the time for me. I get a nice email that says, you can get 10% off your next purchase if you complete a survey. So that's always important. One of the times I did get a phone call, I thought that was pretty cool. And just, offering that service is important because you want to know how you're doing as a company.
To look at with third-party logistics to help these customers?
So one of the third-party logistics is obviously Black Eagle Transportation, right? We do fulfillment, so you can outsource those things to us. We also do LTL and full truckload as well. So we have those options available for your e-commerce customers. There's plenty of third-party logistics companies, but Black Eagle should be on top of your mind because we do the best jobs and we offer the best prices.
Cool. We're getting that time of year that seasonal variations happen. So it's coming up right now. We're going to have Halloween in a couple weeks, and we're coming into Thanksgivings. How does that really affect the logistics process?
Yeah, it affects it through capacity, right? So just calling your carrier, making sure that they have the availability, also the capacity in the warehouse. Seasonal options, they fluctuate. So right now, it's probably hard to find a carrier, who's available. But if you start early, like I had said before in my previous meetings with you guys, you can get those things done early and get those capacity and those availability scheduled.
Well, that's pretty interesting. So what are some other things that we got to worry about? We're a small business. We're just maybe it's our first year, pushing stuff out. What are some things that we really got to take into consideration when we look at this?
The shipping delays, right? I remember a few years ago when we had COVID, it was hard to get anything. So those shipping delays will, hurt a small business. So that's why it's important to start early.
So let's see. We're going to ship early. We're going to start early. Go over these things. What are some besides that? What are some tricks that we can get that can really trip us up? Is it like I was telling you the other week, I ordered this hat and it's been 9 weeks and I still haven't got it. And people are like, they get frustrated. I get frustrated. How can we avoid that frustration? And how do we handle it in the right way? So as the shipper, we're not going to get too many complaints.
So the best way to handle that is to get ahead of it early. It really is. I mean, there's really nothing else to it. Logistics is pretty simple when you start the process earlier than needed. So like right now, as you mentioned, we're going into the Halloween, and then after that, it's just, the holiday season. So I feel like the holiday season started at the end of September. So if you're a small business and you do e-commerce, you should be looking at all of your inventory right now. You should be ready, to start shipping things out right away when you get those orders in. You should start offering those discounts. Don't wait for Black Friday. And just try to, like I said, starting early is really, really key.
Well, so
you want to get ahead of your competitors as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because right now you walk into a store, Labor Day, and they've already got Christmas stuff out, and things just get confusing. So now as that entrepreneur that I'm really trying to get into this, it's just really messing me up. I got to move earlier and earlier and earlier, and now I got to hold product and wait product, and hope it works. But what happens when I get a whole bunch of clients that hey, it's the last minute, order late, and now I expect you to deliver?
Yeah, so then what happens is you end up paying more money, right? When you have when you're not starting early, then it runs into you spending more money because now you have to do expedited shipping. You have to try to get the product maybe to your warehouse and then to the customer. Or if you do something directly to the customer, it may cost a little bit more. So, in order to really manage those costs, like I said, I'm beating this like a dead horse, but you have to start early.
Yeah, so it's just early. That's it. It's the thing we really got to look at is when we're going to get into that business is how do we plan early? Because almost we got to start planning for fourth quarter. We're in this kind of e-commerce business in third quarter, early third quarter, isn't it?
Yes, very much so. Very early in the third quarter, just to make sure that you have all your sales plans, how you're going to do your social media, your marketing, what type of sales you're going to offer. What's interesting is over the years, I've seen small companies, they've done different things as far as offering different sales times for different discounts. So instead of waiting for Black Friday, you can start that now. Offering those discounts at different times. Maybe from 10 to 2, you're going to get 20% off of a specific item. Those things are important, especially right now, because again, if your competitors aren't doing it, then you have a step up, to offer that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you though, they ever come work with me, I just despise discounting. It just eats your profit margins like crazy. It's one of the things as a business coach. Whenever we hear that, yeah, just go discount, we're like, don't do that, don't do that. So I want to go ahead and I want to, make sure I'm getting my shipping right. Stacy, how much time should I be, talking to you? If I want to start really getting shipping going in October, early November, I really need to get on your schedule. Early September, late August? Yeah.
By the end of August, early September, that's when you need to get on my schedule so we can start those planning options. So we could talk about too, like your sales and how you're going to, get these sales that's coming up. How are you going to get those customers, your marketing team? Do you have any type of event schedule? That's another great thing. You can have these pop-up stores all over the city. You can do, there's so many things that you can do to just get your sales and your business out there.
Right. So Stacy, how do people get a hold of you? They want to go use Black Eagle to get their product from point A to point B. How do they get a hold of you?
Yes, we're on all social media platforms at Black Eagle Transportation. Our website is www.blackeagletransportation.com, and you can also email me at sdunn@blackeagletransportation.com.
Well, that's awesome, Stacy. So I'm telling you guys, the word of the day is early. Early. There's that old 5 Ps that I can't use all of it on this word because George Carlin told me I couldn't say all those words on TV. But poor planning does not come into your part because we got to make sure that Stacy and her team can get your package there on time every time. So thanks a lot, Stacy. I appreciate you being here today.
Thank you. Bye, Michael.
All right. We'll see you when I get back. This is Michael Rager, your business guide here on Biz Talk TV on NowMedia Television. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? ¡Llame ya!
Hey, welcome back to Biz Talk TV. I'm your business host and guide, Michael Rager, and we've got a new guest with us today, Stefan Whitwell. Stefan, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Loving this cooler fall weather here in Texas.
I know, it's almost football season. It feels like that we've been playing for 7 weeks. So, Stefan, you're in the financial industry, and in order to keep you out of trouble, I'm going to go ahead and read this little disclaimer. I used to be in the industry that I was there, so I'm going to make sure we go ahead and say this. So, just a reminder to our viewers, Stefan's insights should be considered formal, not be considered formal investment advice, but rather a general commentary, since investment advice is best given one-to-one based on your individual circumstances. So we got the formalities out of the way, Stefan. Now let's talk about good stuff. So tell me a little bit about your customers and who you love working with.
Yep, we specialize in helping business owners who are just so busy running their businesses. We help them with tax planning, investing, and financial planning, insurance, whatever their needs may be, but really trying to help support their growth.
Well, one of the things is out there, and I know you really help on the tax planning side. There's some little things out there that business owners, it's kind of one of those, if you don't know, you don't know, and they need an expert. Can you share what you think, 2 or 3 of the top ones that business owners should be looking for?
You bet. And you're right. There's a long list of them, and depending on what your business is in, some are going to be relevant or not. But two fun ones to share with you today. One is called the R&D tax credit, and that's really designed to give business owners some dollar-for-dollar tax credits to reward them for things that you're doing that are innovative in your business. And it doesn't have to be technology or even high science. So a lot of people kind of talk themselves out of it and think, oh, I wouldn't apply to me, but sometimes it does, so don't overlook that. Another fun one is the tax credit for helping business owners set up a retirement program for their employees. That could be, a 401k, a SEP, a simple IRA, covers a lot of different types of programs, but at the end of the day, it helps you fund the setup costs for that, which is, I think, a good idea anyways, if you're taking care of your team. So those are 2 fun ones that are top of mind for me that I think can apply to a lot of people.
Well, let's go back to R&D tax credits. I learned about them maybe a decade ago. I had a networking partner. She was really big on this kind of stuff. What are some things that people don't really think? Because you mentioned it's not just all research and development. There's some other odd things that kind of fall under that. Can you share a couple of examples so our viewers know?
Yeah, you bet. So here's something interesting. Not only does it cover things like if you're doing something unique in your business, that you can document that is innovative, it's an experiment of some kind, that would be included in kind of what this R&D tax credit covers. But what's interesting that people often overlook is it's not just about successful things. So if you tried an experiment in your business, you tried to invent a new process, a new technology, a new software application, however simple it may have been, and it didn't work, that can also qualify. So it's not just the successful innovations, but also ones that didn't work. And I thought that's kind of cool. It really broadens the scope of what may be included in that.
Yeah, it's just looking at these things, and that's where, you know, an expert like you comes in, because as small business owners, we're worried about the day-to-day. We're worried about operations and sales and marketing and all these things. And having an expert like yourself to go back there and say, hey, did you think about this? So how do people, you know, work with you? I mean, they go working with you. How often do you meet with them so you can bring up these things so they can start planning for it?
Yeah, so we have clients in 14 states, coast to coast. And what we find is works really well for us and our clients is just regular short touch-ins. Either we'll reach out to them with something that caught our eye just to see how they're doing, or they'll reach out and say, hey, I've got this thing that I heard from a buddy of mine, just, you know, want to learn more about it. So I think the informal little touch points are sometimes as important as kind of the formal 1 hour sit down kind of meetings. Just that regular communication.
You know, I got a client of mine, a really good friend of mine. He makes an effort that he talks to his major clients, you know, his top 20 every 90 days. And it's just not to go in and resell them and upsell them and do stuff, but he finds out that if he goes in there, he finds out these little nuances that's going on in their business, and it really helps him help them with things. Again, he's in the tech world that they didn't know about, they would have never known about unless he did that call. Is that something similar that happens with you?
And you said it earlier that you know, owners are just so busy, but if you get them on the phone, they're happy to share. But you know, they often don't have time to sit down, write an email, and kind of give you a full download on something just because they've got tons of fires at any given moment that they're putting out. So reaching out to communicate makes a big difference. Even on the investment side, we do a 30-minute call once a month. People can't make it, we send them a replay. Again, just to kind of keep that regular communication, which certainly given the craziness of the last 3 years has been extremely helpful at keeping all of us together on the same page.
Well, let me ask you a question. You know, we talked about tax credits earlier, and we get all these things, and we're getting, you know, a lot of us business owners, we're getting slammed on the phone with a lot of these scams. How often and how do us as business owners know what's real, what's not, and how do we, you know, and when should we reach out to you so we can find out, so we can, you know, do the right thing?
I think a great place to start is by making sure that, making sure that you've got the right financials being made for you as the owner. Mm-hmm. Every owner has financials, but what I find is a lot of business owners don't really relate to their financials. They look at them and it's just a bunch of numbers and words. So the first thing I'd say is work with your CPA or work with your advisor to customize your income statement, to customize your balance sheet. So it really gives you a clear, personalized picture and insights into how your business is doing. I mean, if you're paying to do it, you might as well be getting something useful from it, not just check the box, okay, I have that, right? The second part of that is I'd say look at it no less than once a quarter, ideally once a month. And if you're starting to make more income and pay more in taxes, that's a great time to reach out to your CPA or to your, you know, wealth management firm or whoever you work with. Say, hey, I'm making a bunch of money. What can we do? What kind of ideas do you have to plan ahead so we're not hit with a big tax bill at the end of the year?
Yeah, I think that's really important strategy. I'm a big fan of having business owners understand their numbers. So if you were to, you know, sitting down with a small business owner right now that was fairly new, and you were to give them 2 numbers they had to watch, what 2 numbers would you have them watch?
Well, so I would say 2 things. So the first is you want to have a clear sense of, and this is particularly true with growing companies, is the growth eating up more and more of your cash, or are you being successful at growing your business and self-funding that growth? And the reason that's important is that if your growth is requiring more and more capital, then there's 2 things you need to be doing. Number one, you need to think about your process and say, is there something we could do a little bit differently? to not need as much capital as we grow. The second part of that is to get with your advisor or your banker and to begin working on sources of capital well in advance of running out so that you can keep funding your growth. So one is cash usage. The second is profitability. And that's really important. A lot of people, I've seen a big mistake that in a lot of different types of companies where a lot of revenue is coming in and they think, oh, we're doing great. And then they start spending a lot. But what they don't realize is how much that money's also going out contractually based on some relationship that they have related to that product. So what's the net revenue, the amount that they actually get left with that they can use is much smaller than it appeared to be the case. And so sometimes they get upside down by spending more because they thought they had more. So understanding profitability, I think, would be the second thing. Cash usage and then profitability would be the two things that I think would really serve you as a business owner to always kind of keep an eye on.
Yeah, I'm right with you there. I coach my clients to look at gross profit margin all the time and then look at their fixed costs and how they're going and how we're moving money. So I love it. So Stefan, if people wanted to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Give me a call or shoot me an email. Best number to reach me on is 512-766-7775, or reach out to us via our website, whitwelladvisors.com.
All right, Stefan, I love it. This was a great segment. It's the first time I got to know you. I can't wait to get a little bit deeper into things that are going on. Some of the fun and horror stories that you know about business owners and how they've really gone ahead and really grown their businesses, because we know it can be fun, we know it can be exciting, and we know it can be a challenge. And experts just like you are the ones that help us really grow. So thanks a lot for being here today.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, this is Michael Rager, your business guide here on Biz Talk TV on NowMedia Television. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? ¡Llame ya!
Hey, welcome back to Biz Talk TV. I'm your business host and guide, Michael Rager, here on NowMedia Television. And we're going to talk a little bit about grants today with our good friend Nora. Nora, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Michael?
I'm better. I'm, talking off camera. You say it's getting a little chilly up there in Chicago. It's getting to be that time of year, huh?
Yes, yes. We're not so excited about the cold. I love fall. I wish that I can stay for a longer time, but we'll see.
I know. That's the one part I miss about living up north. I miss the fall. So, all right, well, let's talk a little bit about grants. What types of businesses, especially for-profit businesses, can go apply for grants?
So mostly all businesses can. Actually, there are grants available for every type of business, and mostly like through SBA. So there's like multiple type of grants over there. So what happens, like, it depends on your business. You go to the person who's gonna look for grants, and they can find out what's available for you, and then you go from there. But yeah, mostly through SBA.
So what size grants are we looking at? Are we talking about 1,000, 2,000? Are we talking 20, 30? How big can these grants be?
Oh, so you have actually anywhere between like 1,000 and you can get 100,000 and more. It depends on what you're gonna do and where you get it from. And also some organization and some you can get like grants from other sources, not only SBA, but it depends. For example, there is grants for women businesses that is like 10,000 a month, where you apply and then you can be picked for 10,000. That is not from SBA, that's like from a women organization. So there are like multiple. You just have to know where can you fit, and it's always advised to work with someone who's actually specialized with grants, so you can see what's available for you, what can you apply for in order to be qualified.
Well, awesome. Well, how can a business, assess its readiness for grants? So let's say I want one. How do I know I'm ready?
So we get back to your financials with that. So like any other funding. So grants, yeah, people say it's free money. It is kind of free, but not free. So it is, you don't have to pay it back, but you have to report it. And you have to show good financials. You have to show that you are in compliance, so you're good with taxes, in a good standing with federal, state, and city. Your payroll taxes is paid. Everything looks fine. You have to have a business plan, just like applying for a loan, just like applying for a line of credit. Same thing with grants. You have to have those financials clear and ready all the time. So when the opportunity comes, you are right there, ready. You don't have to do anything other than submitting those information. And of course, sometimes you have to do some application. Most of the time, you have to do some applications, but you have to do some paperwork for the grants. But if you are ready with your financials, ready with your business plan, ready with your being in compliance, then you have no problem to complete any application and just be ready to go.
Well, cool. Like, do you have a checklist of all the things we need to get together?
Yeah, so like mostly these are things. I work with a grant writer. I don't write grants myself, but I do help people to get ready, and I work with a grant writer. She's my partner, not in business. She has her own business, but we work together when people want grants. So we work together in that. I do the financial part, and she does the grants part, like applying for grants, guide them on what grants that are available for them.
Okay, so let's say I follow your advice and I follow your friend's advice and we do everything right and we get the grant. How does a grant impact my tax situation?
So grant is money, income. So you have to pay taxes on the grants. Now, I don't want people to be confused, like, oh, I'm getting a loan, I'm paying a tax on loan. No, taxes on loans you have to pay back. So this is not taxable, so tax-free. But grants, you don't have to return this money. So majority of time they are taxable. If like most of the time they're taxable. Like you have to really, it has to be really some specification. If it's not, it has to say. But other than that, like it is taxable. So it's just revenue to your business. So you have to account for that. When you put your application, you have to make sure you account for taxes.
No, I get it. That sounds like that sounds really interesting there. So, what kind of things can I get grants for? Is it I know non-for-profits that are going for grants, and I know of other businesses that are going for grants, research grants and stuff like that. But if I'm just that local small business owner here in Houston, how do I get that grant? What kind of things can I get grants for?
So you can actually get grants for anything, like for operation, for expanding the team, for hiring more people, for marketing. You can just get grants for almost everything, but it depends on what grants you are looking for. So, you can find grants for almost everything, and you can find grants from the state level as well. So there's certain grants available at certain times of the year. So you just have to work with your grants specialist to make sure that you are aware of everything. But you can get grant for pretty much anything.
So it's just, so I got to actually be as a business owner, I actually got to look at grants as a potential strategy for growth. Is that something that could really help me?
Yes, and it is. Actually, free money. What's better than having free money, right? I all with like getting all the funds you need, because if you want to grow, you want to have that cash flow flowing. Of course, you have to monitor it very well. And when you do the grants, if you actually said when you in your budget, you are spending this money here on marketing, for example, or on staff, you have to spend that amount of money for the category you mentioned. You cannot just like use it for something else. So you have to be really monitoring everything you said, because you have to do reporting with grants, because you're not returning this money.
So will we get like audited on the grant usage?
Sometimes, yeah. It depends on the grants.
Okay. So what else do we got to look at for financial documentation? Besides the business plan, my P&L statement, what else, is there anything else that can come up and bite us that we're not looking for when we get ready to apply for a grant?
So there are some licenses you want to have, like through SBA or something else. Like it depends where you're going. Like you have to register sometimes with stamps.gov. All of these places, it depends on what type of grant you are looking for. So the grant consultant will actually walk you through it, and they can help you do that and apply for those grants and get those certification and registration that you require to do in place in order to be qualified for a type of grant you're applying for. So there's nothing, it's different for every place, like based on the funder.
Awesome. So if people want to contact you and talk to you a little bit more in detail, how do they get a hold of you, Nora?
So they can go to my website, nourasbooks.com. That's NOURASBOOKS.com, and they can go to contact us and they can book a call on my calendar.
Awesome. That's awesome. I actually saw you pop across my LinkedIn feed last night. Were you like doing an event last night?
Yeah, actually, so I have this coaching program, like 12-month coaching program for nonprofits to help them build their donor base. So we have 2 group coaching calls a month. So I just actually finished that call last night, and then I so energized after the call. So I went live for 10 minutes, but we do that two times a month. So we have like Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, but not every Wednesday. We choose 2 Wednesday. We send the schedule every month, and then we discuss. I help them grow. Like for example, now I help them prepare for Giving Tuesday, help them with any question, any challenges they have by growing their nonprofits.
No, that's awesome. I'm telling you, business owner, if you're there, you're a nonprofit, you want to go a little bit of help, got to go get on Nora's call. So thanks a lot for being with us today, Nora.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll see you next time. This is Michael Rager, your business guide here on Biz Talk TV on NowMedia Television. We'll be back with more right after this.
My name is Andrew Glisson. Over the past 4 years, I've built a portfolio of over 200 single-family rental properties that generate over $200,000 a month in income. I've put together a 6-step formula to help you consistently acquire rental properties that cash flow $250,000 or more a month and have $30,000 or more of equity built into them. This includes starting right, becoming bankable, buying right, renovating right, exit strategies, property management, and many more modules. Best of all, if you're not totally blown away by the content, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're ready to build generational wealth for you and your family, look me up at sfruniversity.com.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success. Hey, welcome back. What a great show. I was so excited today to have a couple brand new guests. I'm telling you, John Mitchell, he came in and he talked tax law. And Stefan came on and really helped us look at financial planning in a totally different way. I'm telling you, Nora, she really knocked it out of the park today, helping us learn about grants for our businesses and where, even if we're not a not-for-profit, we can still go out there and get grants. And of course, Stacy's is helping us to really, if we're a business owner that has to ship product, think early, get it out so you can save money and make your clients happy. So hey, as a business owner, if you're not doing anything here, November 1st, make sure you come out and visit us here on Whiteboards and Whiskey. We're going to have a great event coming up. We're going to have a lot of great business owners, 8 to 10. We're going to come in and we're going to have some really, really good time. We're going to drink some really good whiskey, and we're going to have some really in-depth, deep business conversation. That's what it's all about. Make sure you come out. It's welcome to the blend of business, creativity, and whiskey. That's what we're all about. November 1st here, Houston, Texas. Make sure you join us. Go out to whiteboardsandwhiskey.com and go ahead and just click locations, next event near me. So this is Michael Rager, your business guide. I want to make sure you guys go out there and have yourself a wonderful week, and we'll see you when we get back from Mexico, everybody. Have a good one.
This has been a NowMedia Networks feature presentation. All rights reserved.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success.